Hello everybody, it's Moon here, and welcome back to WolfQuest and the Crystal Pack, where we are playing as an unforgiving iron wolf. And let me see where we left off. We are getting close to 15 pounds. The pups are starting to get their XP. It looks like Ruby's doing quite well. Ruby and Quartz, Ivory and Flint are a little behind. And let's see, the pups aren't too bad on food. We could use a little bit, but our wakefulness, we could probably use some sleep. Our territory does need marked over here, but I think we'll get some sleep first. And, oh. I don't know if we noticed this last time. If I remember right, this was Jasper's brother. I wonder what happened to him. Interesting. But we do need to get some sleep, I think. Do we have... We don't have a carcass, but I think we can sleep first and then get some food. I think on Unforgiving we definitely want to make sure we have as much stamina to spare as possible. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get some sleep. Alright, and now we will definitely need to go on a hunt. Maybe up here if we can, just to keep these hexes marked. Though our territory is a little bigger than usual in that direction, so I'm not as worried about it. But let's go ahead and put the pups in the den. Definitely seems like the rain is going to continue into this episode. Hopefully we don't run into any issues with that. We need to go this way. Alright. Let's go ahead and see. A bison herd is going to be a little too much for us. Let's see if we can find something else in this direction, though. There are some mule deer. Might not be bad for a quick hunt. Especially since we're not quite to growing pups yet. We don't need as much food. Though I do smell elk, and that would be a better choice than mule deer. So I might actually see if we can find that instead. Here they are. Let's get these guys moving. Oops. Let's maybe not get stuck on the rock. Let's maybe go ahead and mark this hex. Oh, we can't. We can't mark while we're here. Maybe I'll back off a little bit and then mark. Since the elk are being a bit stubborn, might as well get territory marked real quick. Alright. There we go. They're on the run. Jasper's already going for one. Let's see if this is... Oh, this is a good one. And he's got her down. There we go. That was quick. That was good. And that means we still have energy. We can actually probably do some marking. I might send Jasper home to feed the pups and then mark real quick. Because we're still doing pretty good on energy. And we're not too far from the den, so we should be able to send him home once he gets filled up. And he can feed the pups. Alright, are you full? Alright, I'm gonna have you go home. And I'm going to mark over in this direction. Oh! It's quite empty, but I wasn't even in scent view. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to take a meat chunk. I was just running back from marking territory. I'll howl at it, probably won't stick around. But I just kind of just ran into this and there wasn't even anything on it. I think just a fox. Ooh, but now I'm hearing bear music. There's the bear. But hey, we got a meat chunk out of that. And wow, okay. The bear's probably gonna finish it off, but I don't think I've ever just run into a bison carcass like that before. I've only ever smelled it and then went to find it, but it's a little extra food. We also got the corner of the territory marked. There's still a few lighter hexes, but I'm not gonna be too much of a perfectionist with our territory. I'm just gonna go ahead and head back while we still have some energy, so hopefully we can get some sleep and get our sleep meter pretty much full. It's always nice not coming home with an empty stamina bar. Alright, I think Jasper's fed the pups, so I'll go ahead and put down a meat chunk for him. Hello! We've gotten territory marked, the pups are fed. Jasper, you can go ahead and eat if you'd like, but I think he is full, just so maybe... Did the regurgitant get finished off? Okay. Oh boy, the pups are spread out. Get over here. Where are y'all all going? I don't smell anything dangerous, but still, prefer to be close, be a little bit more careful. Let's maybe get affinity up a little bit before we get some sleep. Oh, Jasper's finishing off the meat chunk. Let's see, the pups are all at 10 pounds now. I can't remember. I don't think we have a runt. I don't think Ivory was a runt. Oh no, Ivory is a runt. Okay. But it seems like she's not too far behind the others. Oh, that's not good. Where are you going, Quartz? Keeping an eye on Ivory as well. Guys. Oh, Quartz. Okay, Ivory should be okay. Quartz, come here. Get in there. Okay, they should all be in the den, so we should be okay. Let's see it. I know there's a head cam, but I don't really want to go in the head cam. I want to keep an eye on the den entrance. Okay, we're good. There's a lot of howling over there. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. Alright, you guys, come on out. We're going to get some sleep. Yes, you're all okay. That's good. We're gonna go ahead and get some sleep. Alright, let's get you guys a little bit more food. How's our territory? Not too bad. We could probably emphasize this border a little bit. I know at some point we want to expand, but it's just a bit difficult to do stuff like that right now. I mean, if we can get the pups fed, we do have a carcass. It might not be a bad time to do some territory expansion while we do have a carcass down. Though it is only one carcass, so that could lead to some issues if we encounter a predator on our carcass. Ruby? Jasper's like, oh. What, are we all coming to stare at Ruby? Let's see, now might not be too terrible a time to try and expand a bit. Let's make sure pup affinity is good. I might even try to leave Jasper here. And then, just call him if we encounter any wolves from McBride along here. We'll probably mark on our way over there. And then, they do have these hexes pretty strong. But we could always start up here where it's a little less. We don't necessarily have to claim the whole strip now. I think I'm gonna try that. And it's this way. I'm gonna run off Jasper. Is Jasper gonna come? Yeah, Jasper's gonna come and send the pups in the den. Jasper, I want you to go and stay with the pups. Is he gonna stay? Okay, I think he's staying. And then I'm gonna see if I can steal a little bit of territory. Alright, we are in McBride territory. I think we're gonna try to do this fairly stealthily. I don't smell them, but I think I'm gonna keep from howling and try and whittle this down a bit slowly on our way to the scent post. And I think we're gonna just try and claim as much as we can or over here, but if we see wolves, I think as long as we can get a couple hexes, if I run into wolves, I might just go ahead and run, because I don't want to make things difficult in terms of finding food by spending health on territory here. Now that we've claimed this hex, I'm gonna go ahead and howl to get it up. I still don't smell any wolves, so I think this hex was a success. And then we'll go ahead. Oh! That's interesting. Is that this hex? I'm gonna call Jasper over here and check this out. It almost looks like this hex, but it might be this one. Though we might try and steal this hex on the way over there, because if they're over here, then I should be able to claim this without them noticing. It's not this one, because it wouldn't go up if they were here. So I'm gonna go ahead and slip through their hex I'll go ahead and claim their hex while I'm slipping through. Because I think it's this one that they're attacking. I've actually found their trail. I did just claim this hex. I've also found their scent trail, so I think I'll follow this directly to them. Jasper should still be on his way. And he'll hopefully get here by the time the fighting starts. Alright, here we go. It looks like it's just the one, 1202F. Let's see. Subordinate. Okay. So this shouldn't be too bad. Let's see if we can intimidate her a bit first. Oh, there's a moose right there. I did not even see that moose. I wonder if we can get the moose to kick her. Ouch. There we go, we did it! The moose is following her! We might actually be able to chase her off without biting her at all if we can just get the moose to kick her butt. There she goes! Wow, that's actually really funny. Thank you, moose! That's really funny. Well, I guess, we've done that. We might as well... This might be a bad idea. I might try and claim one more hex. Since we didn't really have to fight. I was gonna just call it a day after the hex invasion, but we didn't really do anything, so I might try and claim this one more hex. I don't think... I will grab this hair on the way. Because I still don't smell any other, McBride wolves, so if she's the only one that was out and about, and she probably took quite a bit of damage from that moose. There is only a couple more hexes after that I'd want to go for, but I don't know if I'm gonna go for them. Just because we are a bit lower on energy. I want to get home, maybe get some food from our carcass along the way. But this would be a very, very good start at expanding our territory. Also, it does seem like Prospect Peak is holding on to this hex pretty strong, so I don't want to really clash with them. So I think this will be the last hex we'll claim for today. There's bison in this area. Alright, the pups are a little hungry. I have gotten a little bit of food from some hares while we were out, so I'll go ahead and see if I can top them off a bit. We do have a carcass down that I could go to, but we are very low on stamina, and I don't know if I want to risk a competitor confrontation. So I think we'll try and top off the pups with what we have. Get Jasper fed a little bit there. He wasn't out with us for the most part, so I think that's another hare. But then I think we're gonna get some sleep. Alright. Uh-oh. That's not something I like to see. Well, we do need to feed the pups. Our territory is also getting a little low in some places. it always happens when we can't really afford to sit with them. Well, I think we'll maybe run to our carcass. Hopefully there's not a predator. And then we'll come back here. Let's get the pups in the den. How are we on fleas? Okay, it's getting a bit poor. Let me grab this hair real quick. I know the pups are outside. I'm gonna be right back. To make sure they get in. I just wanted to grab this hair. Ruby, I know you don't feel well, but you gotta go in there. No, y'all, I know I just came back. Go on, go back into the den. Ruby, I'll give you a little help. Go on. Alright, let's go ahead and get to our carcass. Hopefully there's not... Oh, that's awkward. I mean, the pups are in the den. I don't know if I really want to run back over to the den since that might prompt the pups to come out. There's the coyotes. I'm gonna watch, but I'm not gonna... I don't want to get too close to the den. But I will watch for if a pup comes out. Jasper's gonna lead them over here, it looks like. That's good. Get out of here. Ow, a leg wound. Stupid coyotes. Get out of here. There they go. Okay. To our carcass. Come on, Jasper. No, the pups are coming out. No! Jasper, you were supposed to come with. I want to get us both fed. Come on, Jasper. You were the one that were whining at me. Let's go get food. Bit of a waste of energy having to run back and forth a bit there. Let's hope that there's not a cougar or a bear on this carcass. Coyotes I think we can deal with. But cougars and bears are a little bit more difficult. I will take a hare on the way though. Our carcass, and it looks like just a fox. That's good. Okay, let's try to be pretty quick about this. I didn't realize how low pack affinity was. We don't want to be out here too long. We do want to get back to sit with Ruby anyways, so I don't think we're going to really be doing marking, even though there are some hexes that really need it. I'm definitely going to be prioritizing Ruby for now. Alright, tree fed Jasper. Okay, I think I'm gonna bring a meat chunk back, just to try and minimize how much we'll need to leave to get food. So hopefully we'll have a little bit at our den. Alright, just in time before the pups are gonna want to start leaving. Let's get everybody fed. We've got a little bit of time before we'll run out of stamina and need to sleep that we can use to sit with Ruby for a little bit. Hopefully she gets better. It's so sad seeing her teeter over. Can I smell anything bad? No, I don't think so. Thought I saw something run by. It might have been a hare, or just a dust particle in the scent view. Come here, Flint. Don't wander off too far. Let's stay with the rest. Oh, and we've got some snow. Probably not great for Ruby, but... Come here. Flint's still wanting to wander off. You're just sitting over here with your stick. Come here, Ivory. Let's go over here. Let's clean up some of this extra food. What are you doing? Are you digging? Jasper, don't be encouraging Flint to sit all the way over there. Here. Let's stay over here. Let's gather up and let's maybe get some sleep. Flint, you come in? Yeah. Let's huddle up for warmth in the snow here. Let's also maybe do a howl. That might also boost our territory a little. Snowdrop does not have territorial might. I don't know if Jasper has any age perks, but it doesn't look like that did anything. We'll wait just a minute to see if we can use the last of our energy to sit with Ruby for a little bit, and then we'll get some sleep. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. That last image was kind of funny after what happened today, or what happened, I guess, yesterday in game, but... Alright, it looks like we've got baby ungulates. And fleas are getting a little worse. But we don't have much longer until the end of this this quest, so it might be okay. Oh, and it looks like they're old enough to eat from meat chunks too. Okay. I'll still regurgitate a little bit though. We will need to probably go on another hunt. Oh wow. McBride is not doing well. They've not lost any wolves, at least that we know. I forgot how old, Prospect Peak's lead female is. Oh, and it looks like we've also lost a, gooseberry wolf. But that is interesting that McBride is not doing the best territory-wise. And I want to say that was a McBride hex. Looks like Prospect Peak is, you can see the line they've made here, over here. It's very interesting. If McBride were to disband, that would probably be good for us. Claim a bit of their territory, but I think might try and sit with Ruby for a little bit. There's a lot of howling. I don't know if that means there's gonna be a hex invasion or if that's between Prospect and McBride right now. Definitely gonna be very difficult balancing territory and a sick pup. I think a part of Snowdrop wants to reinforce these hexes, but don't know if we really want to leave Ruby. No. It's always so sad watching the other pups play while you have a sick pup. Don't run too far, you guys. Oh, be careful, Quartz. let's maybe come a little closer to the den. Quartz, be very careful. Okay. I thought he was about to launch himself off of the top of the den. That would not have been good. Alright, you guys. You guys are almost ready for the journey. This is where Ivory is starting to fall a little behind, but hopefully it'll be okay. Let's keep our affinity up. I might sit with Ruby as long as the game will let us, and then go and mark some territory. We do need some food, but I think I want to focus a little bit on Ruby and territory first. We haven't hit growing pups yet, so they shouldn't get too hungry too quickly for now. There's a hare over there I could grab. And there are baby ungulates, so while we're marking territory, could always grab one of those. There's another hare running right into the den. Uh-oh. And the pups are all spread out, too. At least it looks like they're all going to the den. Stay close, you guys. Should be okay. There we go. Okay. You guys can go ahead and come back out. We're all good. Alright. Back to sitting with Ruby for a bit. We've done what we can for Ruby. I think we're gonna go mark some territory. I think that's gonna be our priority over food for a little bit here. If we can get an ungulate calf on our way to the hexes, that'll be good. But I think, speaking of, got a helpful new little icon. That's good. Oh, and Jasper's with us. I'm gonna send you home, I think. Because I think I would prefer for you to watch the pups. We do have good affinity, but I don't really need you to mark territory. Oh, that's like a whole herd over there. Where was this calf? Well, this hex does need marked, so I will mark this really quickly. I'm not sure what exactly the range is for this calf. I haven't spotted the mother. Okay, it must be a mule deer fawn. I will look for it for a little bit. I'm not going to spend too much time on it though, because we don't have the greatest stamina. And I would like to get territory marked. So I think we'll just peek in some of these grass patches over here. And then if we don't see it, we'll move on. This might be out of range. Well, doesn't seem like it. Okay, I think we're gonna move on. We're gonna continue marking. Maybe on the way back we'll find it, though. Aha. Here we go. We've got a pronghorn calf. Okay. I'm going to see if I can mark this. Oh, yep. I'm gonna see if I can mark this far hex over here really quickly, and then we'll get back. And I think I'll let Jasper and the pups eat off of this. I've gotten a few hairs along the way. To marking, so I think I'm okay on food myself. The pups are not too hungry, but they could use some topping off, so I think I'll do that. I'll let Jasper and the pups eat off of this. I don't think I'm gonna try for another one. They take a little bit of time, unless you just happen upon them. Sometimes they take a little bit of time to find. And we don't have the greatest stamina, so I want to make this pretty quick. Ooh, unless we're gonna find one right here. Okay, as I was saying, and this one is another pronghorn. So I guess we'll eat one and bring the other. Alrighty, here we go. Got some food. We've got territory marked. Our territory's looking much better. We'll have to get up here at some point, but we're looking much better for now. I think we'll get affinity up, let the pups eat for a bit, and then we'll get some sleep, because we are very tired. But we're at least getting everybody fed, so we should be okay food-wise for a little bit. We might be able to sleep twice. Hopefully. How's Jasper? Jasper's not too bad on food either. The pups are we've almost got the first pup to 15 pounds. Looks like everybody's eaten. So Jasper's gonna probably finish off that calf. And he's at 100, so that's pretty good. Okay. So I think we'll go ahead and get some sleep then, and then we'll try for 2 sleeps. Oh, I was just getting the pups topped off so that we could sleep again. Man, it seems like eagle attacks are quite common right now. Okay, come on. No, do not go for Ruby. Flint. Can you please go to the den? I know Ruby's taken a little while. She's not feeling well, but it would make me feel a lot better. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was really close. Well, at least it's gone now. That was very close. I'm so glad that I was right there. Those eagles, I swear, have gotten a lot bolder since the beginning of this game. They will just swoop down with you right there. Okay, has everybody eaten at least? Ruby could use a little bit, but I don't know if she's gonna go for it. She might be coming to finish this off. And then we'll get a second sleep in. Get our sleep bar filled up. Alright. Whew, well now that my heart is racing, let's go to sleep. Ooh, almost time to leave. Oh, good. Okay. Okay, Ruby is healthy, and we are almost ready for the journey. Okay, that's good. We don't have enough food to regurgitate anymore. The pups are a little hungry, but I think they'll be okay. Well, oops, this is the wrong button. I want them to go in the den. We'll need to do a hunt. We do not have a carcass anymore. But we are full on stamina, so it'll be good. Jasper. Fleas are not the greatest, but they could be worse, so I think we'll be okay for the end of the journey. We'll go ahead and go for this elk herd up here. That's a good, seems like a good location. We need to mark up here anyways. Go ahead and get a hunt done. Oh, and there's a hex invasion. But I think we're actually going to worry about that later. I think we're going to hunt first. I want to make sure we have some food, just in case this is a bit of a difficult hex invasion. I want to make sure we have food. And I think I'm going to go for a full elk, not a calf, because we need a carcass. Here we go, here's the herd. I think I am going to veer off just to mark this real quick. Let's see if we can get this herd running. Oh, be careful, Jasper. Oh gosh. He got stuck in a circle of elk there. That's not great. I guess I gotta be careful, watch where he's going when we run around the elk here. Make sure he doesn't get caught. Jasper, be careful! Stop running right into the middle of the elk! Okay, are they on the run? Oh, they're running towards us. I don't like that. Oh, there's a bear. Oh, that was a little scary. Okay. Oh, I gotta stop an itch. That's not great. I hope the elk don't stop. Okay, they're still going. Let's try and catch up a bit, keep them running. Oh gosh, the fleas are getting worse. Might not be able to chase for too long with the way fleas are, but I'm gonna try some bites here and there. Jasper, don't be too ambitious. You took a lot of damage. They might not be quite so low. Why can I? Oh, I don't have stamina. Oh, did this elk just fall? I might go for this one. Gotta let my stamina regen, though. Let's get a bite on... Oh, that was bad. Let's get a bite on her, see what her health is at. No, her health isn't bad. Oh, let's not get trampled. I don't think we're really in the time of year that these elk are gonna fall. So we're not gonna get a lot of super weak ones, I think. but we can still chase for a while and see what happens. I do know that they can get a lot slower once their stamina starts to drain. So it is still worthwhile to chase them for a while, even if none of them fall. They'll start getting a lot slower. And we do have the energy. Oh, Jasper's biting this one. What's this one's health at? Not bad. Though Jasper did just get a major injury. He's not doing great on health. I might be keeping an eye on him. I might send him home if things get too bad. This elk is falling behind a bit. Oh, here we go. Here's our target. And low enough that Jasper should be okay. Here we go. Okay, we'll eat, and then I think I'll send Jasper home. I don't think I'll take him for the Hex invasion. I don't really want to risk him getting more hurt. So I'll send him home to feed the pups and heal up. So he got a leg injury, yeah. $36. Okay, that could be worse, but not great. Are you fed? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna send you home. Go ahead, go back to the pups. I'll take care of the Hex invasion. We're not doing great on health ourselves, but hopefully it'll be okay. If it's anything like the last one, I think we'll be okay. Though there is a chance that it's Prospect Peak, which could be more dangerous than McBride was. But it's also a far enough hex that if we lose it, I'm not too worried about it. So we'll just have to see how many wolves are there when we get there, but I don't think I'll risk it if there's more than 2. I actually think it definitely has to be McBride, because Prospect Peak, I mean, there's a strong hex here, but this hex is really weak, and McBride is very strong right here, so they probably came in from that way. So I think it's McBride, in which case I think we'll be okay. They're not as strong, it seems. And I might actually steal that hex from Prospect Peak on the way. It's pretty dang low. And I mean, they've got this hex pretty strong, but as long as they're not coming that way, might actually sneak and snag that hex real quick. Alright, 1203M. Looks like it's one wolf again. 1203, another subordinate. We should be okay. We don't have a moose this time to chase him off. And he does not look intimidated, but I think we can handle one wolf. Might be a bit of a slow fight. I think I'm gonna prioritize emotes and not as many bites. It's a little harder to do that with wolves than it is competitors, but I do want to keep an eye on our health. And he does get a little intimidated every time we shake him off. He's got a very blue-toned coat. very like midnighty kind of vibes, very like purpley blue kind of coat color there. It's very interesting. I don't know if I'm familiar with this coat. It's hard to see when he's running around. It's got a very thin tail. Let's watch our health. This is probably going to be a very slow encounter, so I'm probably going to be cutting quite a bit of this this interaction, but it's mostly just going to be me running around and escaping every time he bites, because that does put up his flight meter a little bit. I might bite here and there, but I want to be very careful of our health, so this is probably going to be a bit of a slower encounter. Just kind of slowly whittling up his flight meter. But we do have the stamina to spare, which is good. That's where it's very good having that full stamina bar, because then we have the energy to do both a hunt and still have time for encounters like this. So that is a pretty good tip if you're ever struggling in the game. Your energy bar is very important. So getting as much sleep as possible is definitely good. Oh, I didn't realize he was biting me. I thought I was biting him. And there he goes. Alright, get out of here. We are very low on health, but we have chased him off, so that's pretty good. Okay, we've got this marked again. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and go home and get some sleep. If we can find a calf on the way, I wouldn't complain, but I don't think we're gonna go looking for one. Ah, here's the calf. Let's see if we can swoop in without getting a hit. I want to be very careful. We are very low on health, and she is kind of guarding it here. Let's maybe see if she'll back off if we run off a bit. No, she's staying pretty close. Let's see if we can draw her away. So we are very low. I do not want to get killed by a one hit from an elk. What is our health at? 23, okay. I think we could take a hit, but I want to be very careful. There we go. Alright, let's go home. Alright, I have food. Everybody gather around. We're just about to the journey. I think it actually might be coming just about now. We're just waiting for 0.1 pound from Ivory, so she'll probably hit it as soon as she finishes eating here. probably get some sleep before we leave. Oh, poor Jasper. Is everybody eaten? I think so. So I'll go ahead and... Oops. I don't want to regurgitate. I want to eat. Get myself fed as well. Okay, I think we're gonna get some sleep, and then I think it'll be time for the journey. Alright, looks like Jasper's all healed. For the most part. We're still a little low, so probably good that we have plenty of food. Don't need to go on a hunt quite yet. And it's time for the journey. I think we're gonna be getting the, getting to see some more, pup coats. Alright, look at them. They still look fairly similar, but they're looking a little bit older. And it looks like they're mostly fed. I'll regurgitate a little bit more. But I think we'll save the journey for the next episode. I think we'll be leaving off here. Looks like everybody's pretty fed, pretty prepared. Everybody's at the same spot XP-wise. It's pretty good. And I think let's go ahead and show the rendezvous sites. We'll probably be going over... Yeah, we'll probably be going to the one over by Crystal Pond. I think that's fitting for our pack. It's a little close to Prospect Peak, but I just think it's fitting for the Crystal Pack to go to Crystal Pond here. So I think that's probably where we're gonna be heading. But we'll have to do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me just make sure there's nothing's gonna jump us while I'm outroing. I don't think so. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye!